Hello and welcome back to the HTML5 training videos. And today I am going to show you, get an introduction to the CSS so we can start to do that. So I have my metadata file pulled up here. Let's just do a save as from here. And let's call this css.html. Computer's going a little slow this morning. Okay, so let's go to that css.html. Let's just give it a title of CSS training. Okay, so now there are 3 ways to style your web page, and I'm going to run through all 3 of them, and I only suggest one of them. The other one, if you need to do on a fly or something like that, or maybe just a one element, then I suggest it. But anyways, so there are 3 ways, and the first way is to refer to an actual external style sheet. And what we do here is in the head of the file, you just link it. So we do a link, and then this is where we call it a style sheet. And then in the href, this is where the file is located. So since we already have one created a while ago, if you don't, it's okay. Just put it as style.css. We'll create a new one. We'll create that file later if you hadn't, or if you don't have it already. So this way right here, as we're seeing, this is the external way to do it. This is the best practice way to do it. This will be able to, within the style sheet, you can create styles for multiple pages, everything like that. So it's not all inline. And this keeps your code separated, so it just looks nice, and it's actually faster, loads faster this way, and everything like that. So that is that one. The second one is embed the style sheets within the head section. So this, all we would do here is we say style, and then let's just say in the body it's going to be a font family of Arial, Helvetica, and sans serif. Now this is just kind of giving the font. Let's just say the H1 we're going to have on the page is going to be a font size of 250%. And let's just say the paragraph that we're going to have on here is going to be a color of, let's just say green. Now obviously this is not the best way to call out a color here. You want to use the hex or RGB. But that just gives you an example of the style within the head. Now again, you could see if you have a style, if you have hundreds of styles that you need to put in here, I mean, it's going to go way down here, hundreds of lines, and then it's going to start your HTML code finally. So don't do it this way. I'm just showing you all the ways to do it that are possible, but I don't suggest this way. And then the other one is actually inline styles. So we would have, so let's get an H1 here. This is an H1 heading, whatever we're going to call it, who cares. Let's just do a paragraph. You can see we made the color green, something, I don't know what you want to say. Now let's do another paragraph, and let's say we are setting an inline CSS style to this sentence. So how to do an inline style, and I suggest only to use this if you really, really, really need to, but again, just link your style sheet, put it in your style sheet. It's a lot easier. Otherwise, your coding just gets bogged down. So we would, in here, let's say color is going to be red. Font size, another one you can use is 2EM. I mean, there are so many different things. Just please go to W3 Schools and check out all the stuff they have for this. Let's just use, let's call an H2 so I can show you H2. This is using the okay, so let's save that. Now let's go to our style sheet. If you don't have it, just create a new style, or I mean, just create a new file called style.css, and let's just give it a comment. This is our styles sheet. Well, I mean, you don't even have to give it a comment if you don't want to. So let's just call that H2, and let's say font size 200%, color blue, and do we want to it's font style. Yep, let's do italic just to give it some. Okay, now save that. Now let's go back to our css.html. Let's make sure we save that. And now let's go to our browser here, and let's just go to. Now, if you don't have this pulled up, you can click that little lightning in the top right corner and just bring it out. What is going on with my computer this morning? Jeez. Okay, so let's just get that. Okay, so here it is. So this is the H1 that we're using with the style just right there in the head. This is using the style sheet, the external one, and then this is still using the top. And then here we are, we made this. This is the inline paragraph. And that's the structure of CSS and how you link them to your web page and everything. But again, I suggest using this one and this one only. It's just best practice, and you know, just I like to keep my code clean, so this is going to help keep your code clean and more organized. All right, thanks for watching another training video.